What made Christine's revenge so satisfying for viewers was the sense of justice it carried. For years, fans had watched her suffer in silence while Robyn enjoyed Cody's undivided attention. They had watched her heart break as Cody dismissed her needs, and they had seen her cast as jealous or dramatic when she dared to speak up. To see Christine finally flip the script, to see her not only survive but thrive, was vindication not just for her but for every fan who had believed in her from the beginning. The bold move was not about bitterness or pettiness. It was about truth, about finally forcing the world to see what Christine had seen all along. The long-term implications of Christine's revenge are profound. For one, it ensures that her legacy on Sister Wives will never be that of the broken wife who couldn't handle plural marriage. Instead, she will be remembered as the woman who walked away, found her strength, and reclaimed her happiness. For Robyn, however, the humiliation will linger. No matter what she says or how she tries to spin the story, the fact remains that Christine exposed the cracks in her carefully maintained image. Every time Robyn cries on camera, every time she claims to be misunderstood, fans will remember Christine's words. The revenge has left a permanent mark, one that Robyn cannot erase. And for viewers, Christine's bold move has become a defining moment in reality television history. It is the scene that will be replayed in highlight reels, discussed in fan forums, and remembered long after the cameras stop rolling. It is proof that sometimes the most powerful revenge is not loud or violent but quiet, calculated, and undeniable. Christine Brown's revenge was not just served cold, it was served with grace, dignity, and the undeniable power of truth. And in the end, that is what destroyed Robyn more than anything else. Christine's journey is far from over. With her new life in Utah, her blossoming relationship with David Woolley, and her continued popularity with fans, she stands as a symbol of resilience and empowerment. Her story is one of transformation, from a woman trapped in a loveless marriage to a woman who found the courage to start anew. And while Robyn may continue to cling to Cody and the remnants of the plural family, Christine has moved on to something greater, a life defined not by pain but by joy. The message of Christine's revenge is clear. Never underestimate the strength of a woman who has been dismissed, underestimated, and silenced for too long. When she finally speaks, when she finally strikes back, the impact can be seismic. Robyn may have been humiliated, but for Christine, it was the moment she reclaimed everything she had lost. Revenge was served, and it was glorious. The world of Sister Wives has never been short of tension, heartbreak, and explosive revelations, but what unfolded recently has left fans absolutely stunned. Christine Brown, who has long been celebrated by viewers for her resilience and determination to reclaim her happiness after years in a troubled plural marriage, has made a move that many are calling the ultimate act of payback. While Christine has often taken the high road since leaving Cody Brown, the patriarch of the polygamous family, it seems she has finally chosen a moment to turn the tables. This calculated and powerful display not only shocked fans watching at home but also left Robyn Brown, long accused of being Cody's favorite and the cause of much marital discord, feeling humiliated on camera in a way that few saw coming. Christine's journey has always been one that resonated deeply with viewers of the hit TLC reality series. For years, audiences watched her smile through difficulties, keeping her family together while often being sidelined by Cody in favor of Robyn. Her quiet sacrifices, her willingness to compromise, and her heartbreaking confessions about feeling unloved became central to the storylines. But over time, something shifted. Christine began to realize that her worth extended far beyond the narrow role she had been forced to play in a fractured marriage. Her eventual decision to leave Cody marked a turning point not just in her own life but in the trajectory of the entire show. Still, even after she walked away, Robyn seemed to maintain a sense of smug security, often speaking as if she were the last one standing with Cody in their so-called united front. That image of dominance has now been shaken to its core thanks to Christine's bold and public move that many are describing as the perfect form of revenge. To truly understand why this shocking event has left fans buzzing, one must revisit the years of subtle and not-so-subtle rivalries between Christine and Robyn. From the moment Robyn entered the family, Christine sensed her presence would upend the fragile balance among the wives. Cody's infatuation with Robyn was palpable, and while the other wives tried to adjust, it was Christine who most openly struggled with the changes. There were countless moments where Christine was seen crying on camera, confessing to feeling invisible or pushed aside. Fans often pointed out that her pain was compounded by the favoritism Cody displayed toward Robyn, a favoritism that became more blatant as the years went on. Despite the years of hardship, Christine managed to emerge from her separation stronger than ever. She embraced her independence, moved back to Utah, found love again with David Woolley, and began to showcase a life filled with joy and self-confidence. Viewers rallied around her transformation, calling it inspiring. Yet through all of this, Robyn continued to project an image of being unshakable, often positioning herself as the victim whenever the other wives distanced themselves. Many fans grew frustrated at Robyn's narrative, feeling she minimized the pain of the other women while enjoying the perks of being Cody's unquestioned favorite. The moment of Christine's payback came during filming for the latest season when an unexpected confrontation unfolded. Christine, having previously kept her composure in most interactions, decided that this time she would not shy away from addressing the years of imbalance. In a calm yet razor-sharp manner, she confronted Robyn directly, speaking truths that had long been whispered but never so boldly stated on camera. With the cameras rolling, Christine dismantled the illusion that Robyn was the innocent bystander in the family's collapse. Her words were direct, her confidence unshakable, and her delivery surgical. The effect was devastating for Robyn, who found herself unable to maintain her usual composure. The ripple effect of this apology extends beyond the immediate family circle. Viewers have been reflecting on their own expectations of accountability, the role of apologies in mending fractured relationships, and the challenges of maintaining integrity while living life under constant public scrutiny. Cody's admission, therefore, is not merely a personal milestone but a cultural talking point, inviting audiences to consider broader questions about forgiveness, emotional honesty, and the consequences of our choices on those we love. As the episode concluded, the cameras lingered on each family member's reaction, capturing subtle expressions of relief, contemplation, and cautious optimism. Tension, once palpable, seemed to shift, if only slightly, toward the possibility of healing. While it is unlikely that years of accumulated pain and misunderstanding can be undone overnight, the public acknowledgement of wrongdoing represents a step in the right direction. For Christine, Mary, and Janelle, the apology may serve as a starting point for dialogue, closure, and perhaps even renewed respect among the family members. For fans of #SisterWives, this moment will be remembered as one of the most significant in the series' history. Cody Brown's willingness to admit his faults challenges long-standing perceptions, offering viewers a rare glimpse into the internal struggle of a man often portrayed as controlling yet undeniably human. The words, "I was wrong," have reverberated far beyond the walls of the Brown household, sparking conversations, debates, and reflections on accountability, forgiveness, and the complexities of familial love. As the series continues to unfold, the impact of Cody's apology is likely to be felt in both the immediate narrative and the broader discourse surrounding the show. Fans will watch closely, analyzing his actions, his words, and the ways in which Christine, Mary, and Janelle choose to respond. In a world where reality television often prioritizes conflict and spectacle, moments of sincere vulnerability such as this stand out, reminding viewers that even in the most public of lives, personal growth and redemption are possible. Cody's public admission of fault may also influence how the show is perceived by critics, potentially shifting the narrative from a simple portrayal of unconventional family dynamics to a more nuanced exploration of accountability, resilience, and the human capacity for change. As audiences continue to dissect every word, gesture, and reaction, one thing is clear: the conversation surrounding #SisterWives will never be the same. The apology has already ignited debates on social media, with fans dissecting the sincerity of Cody's words, speculating on the long-term effects on his relationships, and reflecting on their own experiences with forgiveness. Hashtags related to the episode trended almost immediately, and discussion forums are flooded with theories about what this could mean for future seasons. Some fans express hope that this could mark a new era for the Brown family, where honesty and emotional transparency take precedence over drama and manipulation. Others caution that the wounds of the past may not be so easily healed, emphasizing that forgiveness is a journey, not a single statement. As viewers continue to process this shocking development, one thing remains certain. Kody Brown's apology to Christine, Mary, and Janelle has transformed the narrative of #sisterwives, injecting a level of emotional depth and authenticity that few could have predicted. By openly admitting he was wrong, Kody has invited the audience to witness a side of him rarely seen, a man grappling with his own shortcomings, seeking reconciliation, and perhaps striving for a deeper understanding of love, family, and the consequences of his actions. In a shocking and unprecedented moment on Sister Wives, Kody Brown, the longtime patriarch of one of reality television's most scrutinized families, finally broke his silence and issued a heartfelt apology to his former wives, Christine, Mary, and Janelle. For years, audiences have watched the complex dynamics of the Brown family unfold, often witnessing tension, conflict, and public disagreements that expose the emotional undercurrents of plural marriage. Kody, who has long been criticized for perceived favoritism, controlling tendencies, and a lack of emotional transparency, stunned fans by stepping forward to confront his past actions and openly admit the mistakes that had affected the women he once vowed to share his life with. The apology came during an episode that many are calling the most emotionally charged in the series' history. Cameras captured a side of Kody rarely seen, a man weighed down by guilt, uncertainty, and a desire for reconciliation. His words were deliberate, carefully chosen, and carried a vulnerability that few could have predicted from a figure often portrayed as authoritative and unyielding. The phrase, "I was wrong," reverberated not only through the walls of the Brown household but also through living rooms around the world, sparking a whirlwind of reactions from fans and critics alike. Christine, whose relationship with Kody has long been a focal point of tension on the show, appeared visibly moved by his words. The cameras lingered on her face as a mix of surprise, caution, and tentative relief crossed her features. Viewers who had followed her journey from the early days of their marriage to the public fallout over the years recognized the significance of this moment. Mary, often portrayed as the quietly suffering wife, showed a blend of disbelief and guarded optimism, reflecting the complexity of her experiences and the resilience she had cultivated over time. Janelle, the voice of balance within the family, met Kody's apology with measured consideration, a reminder that forgiveness is rarely instantaneous and must be earned through consistent action. This moment was not merely a fleeting expression of regret but a deliberate acknowledgement of past wrongs, including decisions that had created tension, pain, and long-lasting emotional scars. Kody addressed specific incidents that had affected the women, highlighting the ways in which his choices had failed to honor their feelings or respect their autonomy. By openly recognizing his shortcomings, he disrupted the narrative many had come to expect, that of a man prioritizing the structure of plural marriage over the emotional well-being of those closest to him. Fans responded to the episode with an intense mixture of shock, admiration, and cautious skepticism. Social media platforms were inundated with reactions, with hashtags related to the apology trending almost immediately. Viewers debated whether this moment represented true personal growth or a strategic move within the ongoing drama of reality television. Some praised Kody for his courage and honesty, arguing that the act of public acknowledgement, especially in a family as publicly scrutinized as the Browns, required a rare form of bravery. Others questioned whether words alone could bridge the emotional distance that had developed over years of complex interactions. Despite the frenzy, no official statement has been made by Mary Brown or her representatives. This silence has only fueled further speculation, as fans interpret the lack of confirmation in various ways, some seeing it as deliberate mystique, others as an indication that the rumors are unfounded. Reality TV viewers, accustomed to dramatic twists and carefully managed public narratives, are acutely aware that appearances can be misleading and that producers often influence the presentation of cast members' personal lives. In this context, every photograph, social media post, and public appearance is analyzed for hidden meanings, creating a fertile ground for speculation and discussion. In addition to fan theories, media outlets have begun covering the story, weighing the evidence and exploring the potential implications of Mary's alleged secret wedding. Articles highlight not only the photos themselves but also the broader context of Mary's journey as a sister-wives star, her evolution from a young woman navigating polygamy to a mature figure asserting her independence and making choices on her own terms. Commentators have reflected on the cultural and social significance of her potential nuptial, noting how the event, whether symbolic, private, or legal, underscores the ongoing interest in Mary's personal narrative and the enduring fascination with the lives of reality TV personalities. Perhaps most intriguing is the reaction among long-term Sister Wives fans who have followed the Brown family saga since the show's inception. Many have expressed a sense of vindication for Mary, seeing the possible wedding as a step toward happiness and self-determination after years of navigating complicated family dynamics. Others have debated the timing and secrecy of the event, questioning whether it was intended to avoid media attention, to protect privacy, or to make a subtle statement about her autonomy. Conversation reflects the deep investment fans have in the personal journeys of reality TV stars, and the unique way in which audiences engage with narratives that blend entertainment, emotion, and real-life drama. A single photograph has the Sister Wives fandom buzzing like never before. The image, seemingly showing Mary Brown in a wedding dress, has circulated rapidly across social media, igniting speculation that the beloved reality star may have secretly tied the knot. Known for her private approach to life following her highly publicized struggles within the Brown family, Mary's possible nuptial has left fans in a mixture of shock, excitement, and curiosity. With the long-running show chronicling her life alongside Kody Brown and her co-wives, the possibility that Mary has embarked on a new chapter in such a private way is both thrilling and bewildering to viewers who have followed her journey for over a decade. In the newly surfaced image, Mary stands beaming in a traditional white gown, her hair styled elegantly, holding a bouquet. The backdrop is intentionally vague, offering only glimpses of a small gathering with a few formally dressed individuals in attendance. No prominent cast members appear in the photograph, adding layers of mystery. Fans immediately speculated whether this was a private wedding with a new partner, a symbolic ceremony, or perhaps a personal celebration meant to mark a significant life milestone. The ambiguity has left the Sister Wives community in a frenzy, dissecting every detail for clues. Mary's history on the show provides a poignant context to these rumors. During her marriage to Kody Brown, she endured moments of heartache, tension, and public scrutiny. As the first wife in a polygamous family, she often grappled with feelings of isolation, jealousy, and the complexities of maintaining her own identity while navigating shared relationships.